on 1410 ESPN Radio.
I love girls, 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 girls. I do adore. You put your number on this paper because I would love to date you. Holler at you when I come off tour. But you already know what time it is.
Who's not muted?
Uh-oh, somebody's not muted.
You?
Mine says Mike is muted.
Yeah, sure. We're good.
Oh, yeah, we're good now.
We're good now.
Hey.
So you know what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen?
We got to tell the streets.
We back up.
We back up.
And better than ever.
And better than ever.
Better
He's
than
back
ever.
and better than ever, baby.
We're getting reverberation.
Yeah, because you've got to be on mute. What do you... Kev, come over here and mute this.
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
This is Kev's computer.
Oh, that means it probably has some sort of something fancy.
Anti-software. Anyways, while we're figuring out the reverberation situation, that's kind of like, that sounds like Schoolhouse Rock.
It's like
the reverberation situation.
Right now we're in like a Fraggle Rock situation.
Yeah, it's true. You got it? You got it, Kev? Kev's got it. He's getting it.
Got it.
Got it.
We apologize.
We apologize for our technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Especially because is Arie on the stage?
Not yet.
That's what the issue is. We promised you. We promised you. There we go.
Hi.
We promised you the beautiful, the talented. She's been all over the place, worked for every major promotion there is. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Arie Alexander.
All right. What's good? What's good?
Hi.
You'll get your autograph later, janitor.
That's right.
The janitor tried to sneak in for an autograph.
She, man, hey.
$20.
Yeah.
20. Hey, she said $20.
$20. How much is the 8x10 going for now?
$20.
$20.
That t-shirt.
So what do you get with
25.
it? What do you get with it?
Good.
You get the 8x10. Do you get a selfie with you?
Yeah.
Do you get the autograph?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good deal.
Not bad.
She
Not
calls
bad.
it a selfie.
A selfie. It's not a selfie. It's a selfie.
Yeah.
Sylvie. Yeah,
I like
love
what
it.
I see.
love it.
I see what you did there, and it's very
Some of
clever.
that good stuff right there.
It was the good stuff. So this is her first time on the show. Of course, you're a longtime listener, and you love us,
Right.
and we're great.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you? Tell everybody.
I am AA Arie Alexander.
Okay, that was pretty good. Double A, are you
Double
very
A.
succinct? So something that's really interesting about you, I think this is super interesting about you, is you are a second generation wrestler. You don't really see that with the ladies much.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like that with Cindy and her daughter in NWF, but she left the business pretty quickly. You've been almost at this for 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible. What got you into wrestling at first? Was it just your like association with your dad, or what was that like?
Yeah, so all growing up as a kid, me and my dad I would always go in his room. We'd watch wrestling growing up. We'd always watch it together. And then he started it before I was born. And then my mom got pregnant with me. He kind of fell out of it, didn't stop going to training. And then many years later, once I got a lot older, he was like, I want to try out wrestling again. So he started going to wrestling and training. And I started going with him. And then I went to all these shows and watched them every single week.
So that is what's up, because that's really cool, because you know, you have a brother and he's not in the business. It doesn't seem like he's very interested in the business at all. Usually that's the other way around, right? Yeah. Like it's usually the girl that's like, meh. Instead, you're the superstar. He's
the nerd.
Oh,
nerd.
That's mean. Nerd.
Very smart.
He's very smart. Well, you're smart too. You're fun to talk to sometimes when you're nice in a nice mood.
That's funny.
I'm in a nice mood.
In a nice mood.
Are you trying
right
to
now,
say
right?
She's temperamental.
You get two Arie Alexanders in the locker room,
Absolutely.
right? You get sweet, I want to hug you and smile and be nice, Arie, or you get.
It usually depends on when she gets to the show.
That's true. And then who she's working with.
If she's there late, I'll get there. If she's there late,
yeah,
you get an unpredictable Arie Alexander.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we dealing with right now?
She's in a good mood. I can tell.
She's in a good mood. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
She's in a good mood because she's getting put over.
Yeah.
Remind me not to piss you off, because I ain't trying to see the other.
Kev, now if she gets to the show early and she has time to, like, even if she doesn't like who she's working, she'll say blah 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 whatever, and then she's okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm telling you, she gets there late.
Oh,
It's
watch out.
It's all foul moods.
boy.
Yep.
Sourpuss.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I got a story right off the bat.
Oh, let's get right into the story.
So we're in a mixed tag. By the way, we're undefeated in mixed tag competition, and we're talking about years of
How many
mixed
matches
tag.
have you
Many,
had?
many,
Many.
yeah, many.
Many matches.
So she messages me and said, "I'm on my way. Make sure when you put this match together, just make sure you know what I got, what I want to do, which is whip everybody's, you know what."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "All right, I got you." So she gets there and she walks in the door and instantly is in some 325-pound dude's face, ready to fight him because he didn't shake her hand.
Whoa.
I mean, she's up in his face.
Whoa.
And I'm like, for a minute, I didn't even know what to do because I didn't realize what was happening. She's ready to fight this dude.
Oh man.
Did you fight him?
I think
I
that,
didn't.
you know, her mom's kind of gets a little feisty, but she might get some of that from Vlad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Vlad.
Yeah.
Is he doing good?
He's doing good.
He's one of my favorite guys.
Did he
I've
stop
wrestled
wrestling
him.
or is he still wrestling?
He just had a couple health issues and he stopped and he wanted to lose a bunch of weight, but his plan is to come back and start a little something with me.
He did lose a lot of weight,
He
though.
did.
Yeah, he looks good last time I saw him.
All right. That's
He's
pretty
skinny
cool.
now.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's doing
Skinny
well.
Vlad.
Skinny Vlad.
Skinny.
We're talking about her dad and her mom. They're both great parents. And Arie's a great person. And that's a reflection of how great her parents are. And going up, you know, continuing on that pathway. So was he like completely out of wrestling until you were like, "Hey Dad, I want to do this," or was he like kind of dabbling in it before you did? Or
He was doing it before I did, so he was going to Tough Pro Wrestling a lot every single weekend, wrestling there. And then he had asked me, like, "I'm going to be in the storyline. Do you want to be in it?" And I was like, "I guess." You know, I didn't really.
guess?
I was kind of the shy. I didn't really know how to be in front of people.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so I was
yeah.
kind of nervous. And so we started the storyline, and I ended up really liking it.
I was there at the time. She was in the
Yeah.
crowd every show,
Yeah.
Mhm.
just watching. And next thing you know, she got pulled into an angle. And then you had to learn how to wrestle.
Yeah.
So we're going to get definitely into training in the next segment, but we just kind of, we don't, this stuff on the screen, we just kind of loosely follow it.
Yeah.
But my question is like, so you were there all the time. When did you sound like you were kind of like indifferent about getting into it. When did you know, like, this is it? Because you are beyond, let's be honest. I know it's Women's History Month. We're supposed to be nice to the ladies. A lot of women get into wrestling because they like the attention. They want to have a boyfriend or find a boyfriend easily,
Mhm.
or they're just, again, wanting the attention twice.
Or someone forces them to
Or
do
someone
it because
forces
they
them to get
pressure
into it.
do
Right.
You didn't get forced to get into it. You were kind of like, well, whatever, I'll just do it. And then now you're like on AEW. So like, when did you know, like, this is it? This is
So
it.
even like when I was managing and stuff, I liked it. It was cool. But like Chris said, I got involved into this storyline, and then they were like, "You're gonna have a match with this girl who also doesn't know how to wrestle, and you don't know how to wrestle. So we're gonna do a match." So
This sounds,
Chris
I
helped
know
me.
exactly.
Yeah.
Sounds
we all helped
exactly-
put this
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
I've
Y'all
told you
helped
this
me.
story.
we trained for like 2 straight weeks, almost every day for this match, just keeping it very simple,
Mhm.
easy. And then like when I came out that curtain for that match, that's when I was like, "This is what I want to do. I love this." Like it was the crowd, everything.
So was that at that Franklin building?
Yeah,
So
Mm.
obviously they were probably incredibly into you.
They killed it.
yeah.
They
Who was it
really-
with?
Erica.
Yeah, your
Mhm.
buddy Erica. But
Wow.
I told you they trained
did
to
really
do the match.
Mhm.
It didn't matter what else they needed to learn. They just had to get that match, and they nailed it.
Mhm.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying stuff.
Uh
Probably.
oh. Say it.
Well, here's the problem. She's not devoid of talent.
No,
She can be led. She could be neck and neck with this one here if she excuse me, I'm sick. If she actually tried.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like if she would have like went to wrestling school and tried,
Right.
she would be standing next to you in the ring at AEW.
So she should have done the Arie route and just gone to wrestling school.
I mean,
and
I'm not
paid
saying this to be
attention and all
mean.
that stuff.
I'm not, you're right. Like, I'm not saying this to be mean, but like she's 6 feet tall. She's 300 pounds. She's shaped like a girl. You could print money off of her if she actually knew how to work or cared.
She just, I don't think she had the passion that this one had.
Yeah.
So I know I get fussy about it because of wasted potential. I hate wasting. You know what it is.
Hey, I understand.
I hate wasting time and potential. But it's a cautionary tale for you guys out there, because if you care and you're a girl and you want to be in wrestling, you follow the Arie Alexander path.
Right.
You go to wrestling school. You surround yourself with good people. You surround yourself with people who can train and teach you well. So we'll get into training. I guess we'll just go right ahead and get into that because we're jumping ahead already. We already knew wrestling's for you. So you had this match. You come out. Everybody's loving you. What was going through your head as you were walking to the ring?
In my head, I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm so nervous. Like, in my head, I kept replaying what I had to do, how I was going to do it, and how I was going to pull off this storyline. And then I was like, trying to make I could tell my dad was so proud of me. So I was just trying to make my dad proud. And
what was, not to be weird, tell me what that was like, though, because that had to be like a really cool moment.
It was.
That your dad's like, was he in the match with you?
He
or
was
he like managing you?
me. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So what was that like? You're in the ring and your dad's on the floor. What was that like?
It's cool because it was so different, because I used to be in the crowd watching him, learning all his movesets, and then all of a sudden he's standing out there supporting me. So it was really cool.
Did Vlad have moves? I don't ever remember him doing any actual moves. I'm just busting. I know he's dude. I've wrestled him. I've wrestled him 1,000 times. I love her. He's so easy to work with.
Kev, jump in.
I just got to pick up.
Like, before you started training, did you like watch any film on who you wanted to be like, who you wanted to emulate?
Yeah, I did. So Arn Anderson, kind of hence the
Double A,
name.
okay.
Yeah, and then I like all the old school. Like my dad's a huge Ric Flair. Like, if he met Ric Flair right now, he'd probably pass out. That's how obsessed he is with him.
Yeah,
to death.
That's
like,
what's up.
It's hard not to love Ric Flair.
It really is.
That's all he talks about.
Being in the business, that's Flair and Hogan, right?
Yeah.
Who was and I forget. So who was training you in the Tough building to get you ready? I know I worked with you some before shows, but who throughout the week, what were you doing?
It was you, Novocaine, and then my dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember exactly. I didn't know if Ryan O'Brien was involved and then
a little
the training.
bit. Ryan O'Brien was just a little bit, yeah.
So you get in the mat, you get in the ring, and and this is training we're talking about. You tuck your chin, you hit the mat for the first time. Kev?
Oh,
it was hurting a little bit.
You had the story about the very first bump that you took?
Yeah, I was hurting a little bit. I was covered in bruises and everything for weeks. When you're hitting them ropes.
Yeah. And that first bump, I'll tell y'all from experience.
Knocked the wind out.
It knocked the wind out of me. I'm like, yeah, now wait a minute. This what y'all feel all the time? I gotta tuck my chin and let my back hit the canvas.
You get used to it.
You do.
Man, look. The first time I got up and after taking a bump, I'm like, woohoo!
Wait, get back up.
Yeah,
and then they had to call AAA to get Kevin.
That's right.
Hey, that's what they did.
Hook him up, pull him up on that big old sled.
Yep.
Big
Jim was like, Kev, you gonna get up? I'm like, hey, I'll be right here for a little bit. Give me about 5 more minutes.
So when you were doing Have the Fantasy Cap, your glutes get sore, and I always say your biscuits are burning. Were your biscuits burning?
Yes.
Were your biscuits burning after your first?
I don't remember.
Honestly, what about you?
So long ago.
Were your biscuits burning?
Yeah, it was burning.
That was a long time ago.
I was hurting.
You take the back bump and you pop your hips up. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So
Right.
you're squeezing. You're basically like doing like a squat off your back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
I think I was so worried about tugging my chin that that's all I remembered.
Knock yourself
So you
out.
won't knock yourself out.
Shark kept saying, just whatever you do, bro, don't let your head hit the mat.
Don't let your head hit the mat.
Don't let the back of your head
Don't
hit
let
the
the back
mat.
of your head hit the
Sarah
mat.
Bella.
That's
All he
true.
kept saying.
Well, we got to go pay some bills. We're here with the beautiful and talented Arie Alexander. We're going to be back. We're going to talk a little bit more about her training process. We'll see you in a little bit.
Hello, it's John Koza.
Big Kev, right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
We are card subject change. I'm Big Kev. He's been Kimera. Let me warm up a little bit. He is Sergeant Ledbetter.
Warm it up, Chris.
Warm it up, Chris.
I'm about to.
Because that's what I was born to do.
That's right.
And we got the special guest, Arie Alexander, Double A, up in the building. And we are sponsored by Blockbuster.
Blockbuster Video.
Be kind, please rewind.
You're not supposed to ask this, but how old are you now?
27.
Yeah, pay them.
So, do you even remember Blockbuster at all? Do you have any memory of
Barely,
Barely
yeah.
a memory.
Yeah.
This guy, what? This guy you brought with you? You're what? How old? Have you ever even heard of
19.
Blockbuster Video? Okay, all right. Just check.
He's seen it in the movies.
You've seen it in the movies.
In TV
Right.
shows and all that stuff.
You guys been watching that TED show? Like
Yes.
Ted?
Yeah.
We can't
Oh,
talk about it.
we can't
Quote
quote anything. It's
No.
dirty, but like I'm loving like all the '90s ads and stuff like
Oh,
that
yeah.
in the background. Some good stuff. You were like 4, I was like 48, I think, 92, something like that. I was about that age.
You say you run around.
Oh,
there.
hey, Michael Maxwell. Sorry, didn't acknowledge you, bud.
A real sponsor.
Michael,
Oh,
a real sponsor.
yeah.
Arrowhead Tax Service.
That's right.
Michael Maxwell wants to say, what's up, everybody? What's up, Michael Maxwell? We love you, friend of the show. Thank you for checking in.
He said, "Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave you alone.
Leave me. I didn't know you mess with that, but hey, somebody, hey,
Never.
he's on my side. My man.
But let's get back to Arie because we're hashtag blessed that you're here. We're never we never get to pull you out of your cave. We've been trying to get you on for years now, and I'm glad you're here. Let's go back to training. So you have this match with Erica, and I want to ask this first of all. What is there a lot of pressure on you? Like, did you feel like a lot of pressure? Like, oh my,
Yeah.
I don't know about the second gen thing, but like none of us are second gen guys. So this is like a unique, like singular experience.
Yes.
What pressure did you feel?
It was just pressure of I only had like 2 weeks to learn this match,
Mhm.
and I had no prior training before this. I was just valeting or managing, whatever you want to call it. And no, I'd never taken a bump 2 weeks before this match. So it was a lot of pressure of making sure to remember how to protect myself, protect the person I'm in there with, and it was a lot.
So did you like managing or valeting, or was that not really your thing?
I liked it at first, but no, it's not really my thing. I prefer to wrestle.
Let's say hypothetical here, Kev.
Okay, what's up?
If Triple H calls you tomorrow and says, I want you to be a valet, not a wrestler, what's your answer?
How much money am I making?
Oh, there it is.
Yep. That's the same thing I-
Aria, we're taking this opportunity.
You're going to host with Stephanie.
I want you to be a manager. We don't want to be a manager for the Judgment Day.
That's what
Hey,
Judgment Day
if
needs
that
is more
happened
women.
though,
Right.
if that happened, Kev, you know what I'd have to do? She'd have to work somebody over before the show.
That's true.
Yeah, true
Show her
story.
what she can do.
True
Start
story.
passing out release German suplexes
Hey.
in the concourse. Why not? YOLO.
I was about to say she'll have some crappy Def Rebel music too.
Did you what?
Kev's all about the music, so he's
Yeah.
he's already probably in his mind got your valet music.
Yeah, I probably do.
In his head. He's probably fixing the beat right now.
I am.
Uh-oh. We lost her on the
You?
StreamYard.
What?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Hit
What
that.
did you do?
Well, Kev,
Nothing.
it's Kev's laptop, so he may not have paid the bill.
Come on now. Would you stop? Right in the bread
It's
basket.
his alternate. It's his alternate.
It's his alternate ID.
Right in the red basket.
I promise I might
There
have
it
to scoot
goes.
close to Arie here.
Hit that right
We're
there.
back
And
and we're badder than ever.
And
What's
then
going on with your laptop here,
Oh,
Kev?
no.
And then
he said, I don't know.
I don't know.
if you're driving, listening to us right now, just
Just keep
just
sticking
keep
with us.
driving. Stay
So
on the
I'm going
speed
to just
limit.
ask you I'm just going to keep talking to you as we're trying to figure this out and piece it together. So was that what kind of pressure was that though? Like was it like you're excited to get out there? I'm feeling good about this. I'm ready to make my dad proud, or was it like I don't know about doing this because I'm
No,
scared
I
to
was
live
excited. I definitely knew I wanted to do it. I was just super excited, but nervous at the
I
same
was about to say the
time.
nerves had
Yeah,
to
the
be there.
nerves were definitely there.
Did you have to? So like when you're doing your training, did you have to cut promos and stuff like that? Come building up to this match, or was it just kind of like you let your dad do the talking for you? Or what was the promo stuff like?
Oh, yeah, I did cut a promo. It was like a whole. It's hard to go into the whole story because it was with Ryan
It was a
O'Brien.
very convoluted story.
With them two that were in a relationship. They had like this wedding and I ruined the wedding.
Yeah. It was a Russo.
Yeah.
I liked the angle. It was great.
So Erica and Ryan O'Brien were getting married,
Yes.
and you ruined it because you wanted to be with Ryan, or because you hated Erica, or all of the above.
All of the above.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. No, this is good though, because we don't really see stories like that in wrestling anymore.
It was.
Like,
That's what's missing
like
right
love
now.
stories, stuff like that. Well, we talked about it before on the show. The most over stuff on TV right now is what? Judgment Day, what's this? Relationships,
yeah.
triangles, etc. That's the most over stuff that people are following. So that's good. Did you go all in? Or did you just like dive into the story? Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
did.
jumping in
I
there.
walked in this wedding, I cut a promo, and then I ended up kissing Ryan and the fans went crazy. It was fun.
did she punch you?
No, I think she did try to fight me or something.
Yeah, it
led up
big
to
pull
something.
apart.
Yeah.
Sounds like you put this together, Sarge.
I did not put it all together. I helped.
You did help.
I definitely had a lot of input in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I was teaming at the time with Ryan O'Brien
So were you the best man?
and Novocaine.
I was about to say, he had to be
I
the
was
best
not
man.
involved in the wedding.
No?
No.
I
No.
wasn't there that night at the wedding.
He could have been the pastor.
Could have been the pastor. Did somebody say
No.
3 minutes.
3
I
minutes?
was not there for the wedding.
You should have been there. Should have been there.
Yeah.
You played the Reverend Slick role in there, didn't you?
So let's pick on Arie for a minute because she's here, and I don't want to run her out of here, but
Right.
but we'll pick on her. What was your first impression of Arie when you saw her and saw like, were you like, not that you think anything bad, but like, it's hard to talk about you because, in a good way, because it's like, especially with women, because it's like you versus Erica, right? Erica's pretty, she's gigantic. You're like, why won't you get your head out of your rear end and be a wrestling star? Because you definitely could be.
Here we go. Here comes the shoot.
Here it is.
It always turns back to it. So let me answer your question before you go on
Sure.
a tirade.
When you saw Arie, what
So
were your
I already
thoughts?
knew her family. I
Yeah.
knew her from being at the shows. Knew her brother, little brother. He's real little then. That was like in the 1900s. But
The 1900s.
when I saw her,
You'd be like that, though.
she was
Yeah,
kind of a
yeah.
natural then. Like,
Yeah.
you know how when you tell somebody, hey, this is how you bump, and then they just
Yes.
like she had it. You could tell, like
Yeah.
she had it. You did the physicality, you know how you have to tell people like, okay, stop hitting. It's Women's History Month, so don't take it like a girl.
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell her that. She laid her stuff in.
Well, let's just explain that for a minute for the audience. When we talk about
Women's
hitting,
History Month or hitting?
well, unfortunately, it's Women's History Month. No, I'm just kidding. What's when you make sandwiches? What's your specialty?
Here we go.
Whoa.
Such a heel.
No. Whoa.
I'm not the heel on the
Hey,
show. Remember that.
I'm the heel on every show.
Yes.
I stepped away on that one.
Seriously though, I'm with you 100% because the first time I ever saw her work, I was like, women tend to like do this thing where they just bend over at the waist, right? And it's
Yeah.
the most unathletic looking thing ever. She would not, just hear me out. She would get a wide base. She'd spread her legs, she'd bend her knees, and when
Athletic
she's
position.
athletic positioning, when she throw a punch, it was how you throw a punch in wrestling. You go back, you grab the apple off the tree, you throw the apple through the wall. That's how you throw a punch in wrestling.
Okay.
Women tend to do this thing,
Wrist.
but it's not. I'm not trying to knock them.
With their Alani. Kev.
with the a lot of
Yeah.
Is Alani in his plant protein?
Yeah.
But Arie's the opposite of that. Like she just jumped in there like it was Flavor of
So,
Love. You know what I mean? Like
So at the APW school, we had extra racquetball courts, and I would line them up across from each other in rows, and they would work on trading strike exchanges,
yeah,
hold exchanges, everything. And she's right there, lined up,
Yep.
no different than anybody else,
wow.
right in line doing everything else that the guys are doing.
and exactly. And not to knock women because there's other women that are like that. Hardcore Heather Owens is like that. She'll just jump in there and get going. It's very rare, and she's an exceptional talent. The biggest thing I think I love about you, and I know the show's about you, so we're talking about you, is how like courageous you are, like how brave you are.
Yeah.
Like you just do it.
Mhm.
Everyone's like,
I got a story.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Story time with old.
Another story.
So
You know what you
LSC,
need? You need a
LSC
rocking
show.
chair, corn cob pipe.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got a story for
Got a
you.
story for you.
LSC show. So this is when she had just transitioned from ballet to wrestler.
Mhm.
Okay. Somehow, I don't know how this girl wanted to do it, but she's like, I want to do something hardcore tonight.
What?
Tell me what you ended up doing that night.
Landed on thumbtacks.
Yeah. So she ended up landing on a bed of thumbtacks. So now she's in the back like this, and she's going, I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I want to do this. I want to do a table. I want to do barbed wire. I'm like, calm down.
How many did you have in you?
Oh, it was I mean,
It was a lot.
It was a hook type pile. You know what I mean?
How long?
Oh man, not
Yeah.
hooks.
How long did it take to get them all out?
Just a few minutes.
That's
Everyone
huge.
picked them out
Yeah.
for me.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
See, we come together in the locker room.
We do.
We're pulling the thumbtacks out of each other.
Sometimes.
Sometimes depends on the locker room.
Oh,
yeah.
The very first time that I saw you, Arie, I think it was like XVW or something like that. I was sitting front row. You came up with this attitude, and I'm like, oh yeah,
She got there late.
she got there,
She got there late.
She got there late.
Didn't ever locker room
And,
touch.
and you know me, I'm sitting front row. I'm a
Yeah.
fool.
Yeah.
I'll straight up tell you, I'm a fool at wrestling shows. So she came out, she's doing this bad guy stuff, and I'm like, man, you ain't nothing. Get on out of here, whoopie woo. Like, she was like, man, shut your blankety blank boy up. And I'm like, and you know I had to go crazy. I had to stand up and
Did you hear with the Bernie Mac?
let me tell you something. You ain't gonna be doing this around here. See it is. What type of it is? You ain't gonna be doing this for me already.
Oh man.
You remember the time that me and my dad got an actual fight with a fan in the middle of your match?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yes.
What? What about this now?
So
In the
Story
middle of your
time.
match?
you talking about with Buckethead?
Yeah. It
Okay.
was you and Nate.
I'm in the
McClain
I'm in the middle of a match with Nate McClain.
oh man.
Okay. We're in now here's what's funny. Our match is supposed to be a street fight. There's literally a street fight going on in the crowd.
Oh,
And it's
Lord.
her dad and her fighting with a fan.
What?
Wait a minute now.
That I know there's a lot to unpack there.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I'm telling you, these Selbies, man. I'm telling you.
You're fighting a fan.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And it wasn't me.
I don't even know what to say about it.
It
Yeah.
wasn't me.
And it wasn't me.
Wasn't
So,
you?
it wasn't me this
Nate-
time.
so
What,
Nate-
what was the impetus for the fight?
What was the reason?
Him and Vlad
What was
have
the
like,
reason?
him and Vlad have like this ongoing thing
thought-
where the fan thought, everything to him.
Oh Lord.
And
Yeah.
Vlad, to his credit,
he's
he's professional.
old school with the
Old
kayfabe.
school with the kayfabe. So he played right into this fan
Yeah.
every show. No matter if it's an LSC show, tough show, whatever.
It's still worth it, him, damn it.
This fan hated Vlad so much that he could have took a booking in Omaha, and this guy would have found his way there. What do you mean?
Yeah.
To get him?
So somehow, I don't know what happened, but I look over and they're fighting in the crowd.
Wow.
So what had happened was for like weeks he kept saying, I'm gonna kill you, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And I had come out with some sunglasses on and I just walked by the crowd, walked by, turned off. I said, shut up, ugly. And I put my glasses back on. He got up, he started taking the jacket off and he pumped his chest to me. He was like, I'm gonna beat whatever. And here comes my dad out the side door, comes up behind him, puts him in a chokehold.
Yep.
They start fighting, so my dad's hitting him with the spatula in the kitchen,
Yeah,
and I'm
Morningstar, poor
and I'm
Morningstar.
punching them and I'm kicking them, and
Morningstar's trying to get paydays together for the boys. The next thing you know, the spatula's getting used.
he's trying to get our hot dogs
Yeah,
ready.
he's trying to get the hot dogs ready. So I got,
Only in
so,
independent
now hold
wrestling.
on. So Nate McClain's staring at this fight, right? So I grab him. I said, Nate, whatever you do, do not look over there. Just because he's wanting to mark out to it. He's like this, eyes this big.
Dave McClain is marking out something?
Yeah, he was super
Insane.
he was super green, and that was literally like his first
Yeah.
6 months, maybe not even.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
Now look at him.
yeah. Man,
Wild.
People getting into fights in the crowd.
it's like
of the
Bruiser
80s.
Brody. You know what I mean? She's over here fighting people in the middle of Arena, Mexico.
It's
Ain't that so?
it's an interesting trajectory your career has taken.
It has. Something.
So, like, I'm not knocking him. Obviously, I sound like I'm knocking him, but here's what I'm going to say. You were working for Leg Tough and XVW, which is not exactly like WrestleMania.
Mhm.
You explode out of nowhere, and you're everywhere.
Mhm.
What happened there? Because you went from being like, okay, well, you were working for like these minor feds in Southern Ohio.
And then we had COVID right after that.
And then we had COVID.
Yeah.
And then like you explode. Like you're I see you in Tennessee, I see you in West Virginia, I see you in Kentucky, I see you in Michigan, I see you all over the place. How did you go from that? Because let's be honest, if you're in kind of those minor feds, most of those people, that's kind of where they belong. It's where they belong. That's their peak. It's good. It's cool. Like that's, if you want to wrestle, that's totally fine. You might have been looked at by some promoters as like, she works where? She's doing what? And now all of a sudden you explode. So what was that like? Was it just like an overnight thing? Like you just got booked somewhere and you were so good, everyone was just like,
So
yes, Arie.
kind of like what he said. So during COVID, I just didn't stop training. I was doing recorded shows with Jimmy Yang. So I started training with Jimmy Yang, and then we were putting out this product of all these recorded matches and stuff. So those got like a lot of views, and I had a lot of promoters messaging me, and I was just like going anywhere and everywhere I could. I don't care where it was, what the promotion was. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wrestle. So the more I went places, the more matches I had to post online. It was just nonstop bookings.
So anywhere that had a match, he was there.
I was going. I don't care who I had to wrestle or what I had to do.
We got a lot of local stars right here in the chat. We got J-Rock.
J-Rock.
We got Shauna Reed.
Shauna Reed.
Hey,
all right. So that's her girlfriend.
That's my girlfriend.
Hey.
Well, no judgment. It's 2026. All right. Looks like we got to go pay some bills. We want to give everybody here a shout out. Make sure you're filling out that comment section. If you got a question for Arie, you want to ask her, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. We got to go pay some bills. We're going to be right back.
Confidence is no.
It's good banter.
Big Kev, right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
I'm like, why?
Gumball Rock, baby.
Do you remember, Kev? Yeah, yep. Ground Ball Rock.
Yeah.
Exactly. We are cards subject to change. And we are sponsored by the Beanie Babies. Beanie
They're
Babies.
still around.
They still around?
Yes, they are.
What was the
I
most
ain't seen them in a while.
valuable Beanie Baby?
It was that Queen Elizabeth, the variant.
How much was that one worth?
Oh, it's several thousand.
Have
Still.
you ever seen the picture of the couple divorcing in the 90s and they're splitting up the Beanie Babies?
Yeah, I
You've
saw
seen
that.
it?
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Crazy.
Imagine being like a grown man and fighting your wife over Beanie
At the
Babies.
time, it was big money.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you're right.
It was a lot of.
I'd go to war for like a Mickey Mantle.
They
rookie
sell
card
for
or
$1 a
something.
piece usually if
Yeah.
they're clean. Now,
It was that and the Tickle Me Elmo.
yeah.
Long
Tickle
time
Me
ago.
Elmo.
Remember that?
Let me tell you
You're
what
a
I
toy
did.
guy.
Me and my buddy Chad, our senior year of high school. So this is back in the 1900s. So we go into Sears, Kev, and they
Yeah.
had a giant display of
Sears.
Tickle Me Elmos.
Ooh.
We got the whole display going. There was probably 100 of these things, and they kept setting the one off next to it, and the whole display was going, and they all just toppled over. Oh, that woman was, man, she was mad.
You know how many nightmares I bet she had after that?
She
Oh,
was
my
madder
God.
when Kylie finds out she's going under.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what's that conversation like?
Which happens like
Ari?
once every
When
Yeah,
tells me I'm
once,
going under.
once every
Yeah.
5 years. Is it like I'm not going?
Oh,
I'm not going for the finish, brother.
Yeah. When
Not
Ari
good.
Hogan says no.
Nope, that don't work for me, brother.
Doesn't work for me, brother. So you explode. We're at you exploding. What's it like when you're getting out there? Like, when you first start wrestling? Were you? And you strike me as one of these people, but I want to confirm. You wanted the reps, probably, right? So
Right.
you weren't like, yeah, I'll. Some women wrestlers, yeah, I'll come wrestle for like $500 or
And I'm-
whatever.
yeah.
No.
Like I'll be there for $5 because they don't really want to wrestle. They just want to get paid or they want the attention.
Yeah.
You were probably like, you strike me as the type where you were like, yeah, I'll just go for the gas money or whatever. Was that kind of how it was? Does that kind of helped you? Because you're pretty, I mean, you go over all the time. You win all your matches, but you're pretty easy to work with for the most part.
When it comes crashing.
That's right. It's not working for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was just doing it for gas money and what they could afford, and just wrestling where I could wrestle and getting the reps. Wrestle as much as I was
Did you
wrestling
have
5-6
merch?
days a week,
You have merch then?
a little bit.
Just
but not
enough.
really.
Did you
Yeah,
sell
just
much?
enough.
Just enough to help. That's good.
So you say you're selling merch at Expo this year?
Yep, I will
Sounds
be.
good.
Yeah.
New shirts,
Who's
new
that young man?
pictures.
Colin
Weiler.
Weiler. Yep. So he wants to know, is Ari bringing the autographed pictures to Square Circle? What's Square Circle Expo? again?
She'll sign them right on the spot for you, young
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Colin,
buddy.
she said that she would take a selfie with you too,
I
Bring
will.
just because you asked nicely.
Bring a nice crispy $100 fat face Franklin, and you'll get the whole
That's true.
package.
The whole
with
shebang
autograph
bang.
8x10, the Selby,
Yep.
the shirt, the brand new shirt,
Yeah.
Sticker,
Sticker,
and the sticker. Yeah.
and a custom bracelet I
There
made
you go.
myself.
a cut,
Is it
handmade.
is it slap bracelet?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It's
not
a bead
slap.
bracelet.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
She's like
okay.
Tommy Dreamer, just packing them, bags. ECW, packing them herself. But so, did they throw you in there with names right away, or was it like back in the day? It was like, hey, wrestle my girlfriend who's barely trained. Or was it a mixed bag? Promoter's girlfriend. Was
It
it a
was a
mixed
lot
bag?
of wrestle my girlfriend and mostly as a valet.
Oh, really? So you had to slam a couple girls on their heads
Had
a
a
little
lot of
bit.
that. I had to put a lot of females like that over.
Mm.
But
So, what's that conversation like? Because they're probably not very trained.
it usually starts with, I'm like, hey, what do you want to do tonight? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, what are your, all right, and I'm like, what, so what's your moveset or what's your shine? We want to do, and they're like, I mean, I can do like 3 shoulder tackles as a comeback. I'm like, all right,
Oh, John Cena.
this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep it real easy. So,
With the Protoplex?
Yeah.
So,
You know he was wrestling John
no.
Cena. Yeah, jorts on and everything.
Yeah,
Put the jorts on and the
One thing that was interesting about training her is we tweaked her moveset as we went along early on, because like you want to keep it simple and then kind of build. So like we started out, I think we were using the stunner, right? For
Mhm.
your finish. Because it big bump for her coming down,
Mhm.
boom. And it was easy. She could give it to anybody. And then we were doing the Thez press, which I
Yeah.
think you should have kept.
Yeah.
Because that's a move where you can, you thumping them, but I think then
We
you
did X Factor for a minute.
X Factor.
Oh, the X Factor.
Yeah. And then
And now it's like press X for German.
well now she's
Press
suplex.
Y
Now
for
she's like
German.
Taz. She's
Yeah.
suplex machine. So
But that's kind of like a calling
oh
card.
yeah,
right?
it is.
It's
It
kinda
is.
like
It
a big
is.
thing.
I went to OVW and then I kind of did the German from there. And then,
Mm.
then I switched it up and now I'm doing the one-winged Arie. One-winged Arie.
Yep.
I like that.
Nice.
It's got a Russian dad and she does German suplexes.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's it all.
If you could work that Canadian destroyer in there,
Yeah.
you'd be
I'm about to
global.
say.
Yeah.
You'll take them all out.
And a Boston crab.
And the Boston Crab. Polish hammer.
So Josh Dalton says Arie and Shauna Reed made the women's division. True or false? True or false?
I wasn't
You
there.
wasn't
but-
there.
I wasn't there, but
Hey,
those
this
are,
is true.
those are my
true or
two
false?
favorite
True.
women wrestlers. And like, I could see where
In the
that
territory?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kev, what do you think?
I agree.
Agree?
I agree.
I agree with that. And you guys have good chemistry together
We
too.
do.
Like you have it's one of those things where you have like different body types. Like she's tall and lean and
Yeah.
you're short and muscular and like you just have good chemistry when you go back and forth. At least I think that
We
you do.
do.
Is that if we'll jump ahead. We'll save that for the one word. But you're making all these different connections and you're wrestling a lot of the promoter's girlfriend. Who was the first person that you wrestled where you were just like, I'm not as good as this girl is. I'm about to get taken to school.
I wrestled. It was in Wisconsin. Me and Julia Hart had a singles match.
Oh,
That was like one of the first people that I wrestled that was a name, and that was really good. That I really wanted to work. So I had worked her in AEW before that. So then, on the Indies to have a singles match with her was
and that means you got to do more.
Yeah.
On the indie match. I watched
She was really-
the AEW match.
yeah. I've worked with her on AEW 3 times now.
Yeah.
you know,
really
you know what you just did?
Name drop
Name
Jones.
drop.
Name drop Jones.
So what's interesting, Julia Hart you were probably the vet in that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She started training like around 20, right?
Yeah.
So she wasn't as good as you. I'm not trying to knock her or whatever, but
She just had a bigger name.
Just bigger
Bigger
name.
name.
And that's how it works with wrestling. Let's get into opinions and let's get into like some real good stuff.
I'm gonna add something real quick.
Add something real quick.
You said you wrestled for AEW. Tell me what that experience was like.
It's just nervous because you're there for so many hours not knowing if you're going to be used or what's going to happen, and you're just there, and then it gets like they'll write down on a board or they'll just come to you like, hey, yeah, we're not using you.
Take
Oh, wow.
Then it
for
gets
people listening at home, and for me even too, take us through the process of the very first time you ever got booked for AEW and how you made that happen.
So Sean Dean had messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey, what's your email? And I didn't see it for months. I didn't even know that he had messaged me because I'm terrible at looking at my message requests. And then he had messaged me.
You gotta text the shoe line.
He
So
messaged me
response to that.
again on Instagram and was like, hello, I would like to book you. Can you please send me your
Oh,
email?
wow.
I was like, oh shit. So I was like, oh shit.
What?
Oh shoot. I said, oh shoot.
We can say that.
I told you to sell me, girls.
We're gonna do it.
Oh shoot.
Telling you.
I sent him my email. He sent me all this info. It's a big long email, what you can and can't do.
Like say 4-letter
Like
words.
swear.
in there.
Yeah, like no cursing.
Yeah.
And I showed up. It was me.
Where were you at?
Shauna Reed was there. It was
Was that the
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati show?
It was
Oh, wow.
Cincinnati. It was me, Shauna Reed, a couple locals like Lord Crew, and a couple of us that are kind of around. And it was just nervous. We all stood in a circle and nowhere to sit, and we just stood for hours and hours. And then you go to catering, but you have so much like cool talent, you don't know if you want to talk to them. And like in the email, it says, "Don't speak to our talent. Don't approach them. Don't ask for pictures. Don't."
Don't be a mark.
Yes,
essentially.
you know.
Honestly,
So I'm
Don't
like
network. That's like
sitting
a,
there, like, I do want to talk to them, but I also don't want to come off, So, but a lot of them really cool to come up and talk to you and stuff. And so I'm just sitting there, and then they back then they had like a board and they would write all these matches on the board, and then you're sitting there waiting to see if you see your name. And then me and Shauna had a tag match. We got the tag.
Were you on dark or was it a dark match? Because they had dark elevation at the time, right?
Yeah, they
So
did.
it
So
was
it
one
was
of
a dark
those?
match. Yeah.
Or it was just a local match?
Dark
that night?
match. It
Dark
wasn't even
match.
like
Not
air. It
recorded.
wasn't even aired. It
It
was
was-
just,
You've been on the YouTube show many
Right,
times.
yeah.
Okay, that's why I didn't know if that.
it wasn't even aired. It was just like something they put together. The girls that we wrestled, Ty Valkyrie and Anna Jay, they didn't even know they had the match either. They told us like 20 minutes. Get dressed, get ready. You guys are going out put the match. We're like, oh,
Ooh,
okay.
wee.
You guys got 5 minutes. We're like, oh, okay.
I said, but y'all had all day to
Tell
figure out, like,
us,
well,
yeah.
tell us what's going on, but you tell me about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That'll mess me up right there. But I'm like, okay, you know what? Might as well go ahead and get dressed
Yeah,
and
that's
get
what we
warmed up.
did.
So that guarantees you a payday and a callback.
Yep.
So that's good.
How many times you work for them now? It's got to be at least 5 or 6, right?
Yep. It's been at least,
almost
almost
like
like 10.
10.
I've been at least 10 times, but I haven't wrestled every time that I've been here.
Sure. So they keep using you. Why don't they keep you? Or are they giving you any sort of, I'm not mean that in a negative way, but like what feedback do they give you?
Feedback.
The last time I went kind of was disappointing, I guess. I went and I was on Ring of Honor, and there's this girl there named Story Janelli. I don't know if you guys seen her.
I've heard of it.
But
I'm not.
Freaking tall as crap, super tall, very pretty, super nice girl. She has only been in the business for just a few months. So I'm standing next to her. Tony Khan walked right up to her. He's like, "Wow, how tall are you?" He's like, "I'm 6'3". And he was like, "I'm getting you a match tomorrow."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Okay, cool." I knew it was gonna be against me. And she was so nervous. And the next day, he comes up to her, says, "Hey, I'm gonna wrestle her." I said, "Well, I'm Arie Alexander. Nice to meet you, sir. Whatever." And then he was like, "Go out there and make her look like $1 million. That's your job. You go out there, you make her look like $1 million. Mind you, it's for Cincinnati's Ring of Honor. When I went out, the crowd went crazy from Cincinnati. It was really cool. And I went out there, I did my thing. I made her look like $1 million. And then we come back. She comes up to her like, "Oh my God, you are so amazing. You did so great." And I was like, "You're welcome."
Wow.
I'll bury him for a second so you don't get heat.
Tony?
Yeah, because I don't care.
It hurt
if I
my
ever work
feelings.
with him. I will tell you that's proof of a guy who, if you've never wrestled, you don't appreciate what wrestlers do.
Mhm.
That's proof right there.
Wow.
He's never been in the ring. He has no idea that the whole reason he's even happy is because the wrestler in the match. It's like Bret Hart and Tom McGee. It's that exact situation where Bret went out there and made the guy. There's a guy named Tom McGee. He looked like literally chiseled out of granny.
He kind of like Ultimate Warrior. with
Yes,
curly
and
hair.
Vince was in love with him. And Vince told Bret, "I need you to go out here and make this guy look like $1 million." Comes to the back. They had $1 million match. There's Bret sitting over there getting no credit from anybody. And there's Vince just over there drooling over this Tom McGee guy.
Oh my God.
That's kind of like the negative part about wrestling.
I hate
in
it.
general. It's
That's
like-
kind of that was like my situation. What happened? He was like, "You did so good. Oh my God!" And he was shaking her hand. He was like, "Oh, you're signed. Don't even worry about it. You're going. I'm bringing you out, buying you at the next 10 shows."
She should give you
And
half
I'm-
her pay.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
was like, "Man, I got her the job." So it's kind of like, damn.
Who was the producer for the match at ROH?
Is it Madison Payne?
No,
Rain?
wasn't. She was
Okay.
there. No,
Hero?
She's in the group with them now. They call it the Premier Athletes. His name was Tony.
Tony Nese?
Mhm.
He teams with Arie Alexander. I've
Mhm,
wrestled him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. But those guys are also very arrogant. But you would think Tony Nese would be the one that would report back to Tony Khan and
That's
say,
also too, isn't
say,
it?
"Hey,
You don't know any better. They just don't know any better.
it's all friends wrestling."
Right. Well, all wrestling's all friends wrestling.
It's worse. It's worse the higher up you get.
It is worse the higher up you get.
And I don't want her to
It's
get
all
heat
about-
because she's trying to get a job. So I'll take the bullets for her.
Yeah, well-
It's worse.
It's really difficult. One of the really difficult things is going someplace and working with somebody who's a quote unquote name, or let's get into it about women. Let's just get into it. You're an attractive girl, you've got a nice body. Other girls that are quote unquote hot, they're not even better looking than you and they're not as talented as you, but because someone's like, well, that chick's hot.
Mhm.
How does that, like, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, But that's got to be like infuriating
This
when it's like, okay, I'm attractive, I've got the body, I've got the tools
And the experience.
and I know how to wrestle. And then here's blah blah blah.
it gets frustrating because wrestling, it's about how you look. It's about who you know and how you look. So it's like I know, not to be cocky or anything, but I know that I can wrestle really good. And then I got a girl that's 6'5" because she's 6'5", but she can't wrestle worth a crap. But she's tall, so she's gonna get all these more bookings than I'm gonna get. So.
That's crazy.
It's an attraction, not attraction like physical, but like attraction like Andre the Giant.
It's crazy how basketball is the same way.
Yeah.
Like a 7-foot guy with no skills will get signed, and then
Right.
there's some 6-foot kid
Right.
in a park somewhere that can score on anybody,
Mhm.
and he can't get look even a sniff. You know,
Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah.
They started
7'7".
they put him on the Atlanta Hawks before,
Yeah.
and then he was so bad.
He was
They
terrible.
made him a wrestler. He was bad at that too.
Yeah.
Like,
when he was
wait.
7'7".
Right.
7-7.
So here's this freak show. All right, we'll get back in the. We'll have our cheese and wine party.
I'll
after we
bury
face the bill.
AEW some more.
Well, Barry's AEW. I'm taking Arie straight to the bathroom and washing her mouth out with soap, and then we will absolutely be back in a couple minutes. See you in a bit.
As a social influencer, my days could be.
Kev, right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the second half of Cards Subject to Change. Second half already.
Time flies when you're having fun,
Yeah, having
and
fun.
when you have an amazing guest,
Makes life easy.
just goes
True story.
goes like that.
And we are sponsored by Baby Fat.
Yes.
Baby Fat, that was the brand that all the bad girls had in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had the velour suits,
Right.
they had the velour sweatsuits with the baby
You know
jacket.
it, you saw it. They had the cat.
I have
tail.
seen it.
Yeah.
I thought you seen it many
You
times.
put the headband on and rock the Adidas shoes with it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And it had the perfume too. It was pink.
Baby
in a
fat
pink
perfume.
bottle.
Baby Fat perfume.
And that smelled like exotic dancer. It was like hairspray, cigarettes, and baby
So
fat
you
perfume.
could get it at Ames.
Yeah.
Yep, get it
There you
an
go, Ames. There you go.
Gabriel Brothers.
Games.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah, Stephen Barry.
Stephen Barry's
Some of Stephen Barry.
disintegrating t-shirts.
Yeah, the shirt be all up in the
All of them there. We're at the top of hour 2. Let's
Yep.
catch up on some comments though, real quick. Brian says, unfortunately for women's wrestling, looks mean much more than it does for the men's division. True story.
True.
Michael Maxwell says, Brian, you're so right. Unfortunately, many times some of us put over because of their looks. I'm assuming he means women, not because of talent. Perfect example. Look at the Bellas. Oh, ouch.
I'll say the Bellas got they improved.
They're better than what people give them credit
Yeah.
for.
Nikki coming back and putting on like 15 pounds and looking like I think Nikki's like at the peak right now.
Oh, no doubt.
She's
They don't even use her
42.
now.
Yeah. But she's like, she put on all that weight in a good way. She looks like she's a real pro wrestler now.
Bree was training with Daniel Bryan. How does she not get better? She
Right.
did get better. I'm saying that sarcastically. Like she's gonna get better.
Because they don't eat protein. They don't eat.
They're vegan.
Yeah, they don't eat. They don't eat like no chicken and nothing like that. They just have like kale sandwiches and all that.
Kale sandwiches.
I'm like, man, you can't expect me to figure I'm gonna have some kale over here.
Kale sandwiches.
Chicken broth. Not even chicken broth, but just veggie broth. And
How
all this
much
other stuff.
red meat did you eat today?
Today, I'm trying to cut back on red meat. I don't risk red.
Doctor told him he's got high blood pressure.
No, I ain't got no. I don't have that. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, just want to cut back on the salt for like the high blood pressure and all that stuff.
I watch wrestling matches and that gets my blood pressure.
Yeah, come hang out with us backstage at a wrestling show.
Uh-oh.
His blood was boiling 30 seconds into match 1 when I showed where at. I had to walk over and say, Ben, I need you to calm down because he was ready to blow a gasket. It was literally just bell time.
I want to hear the story on that.
Oh, well, who's in the ring?
It's all about Arie right now. Let's talk about Arie.
I like how you switched that up. That was good.
You don't want to talk about it no
Yeah.
more.
I like how
Well,
you
okay,
switched it
so
up.
we'll talk
We
about
can tell
it.
the
Cody
story real
Travers, and who was the other kid?
Nathan Bates.
Nathan Bates.
Yeah, New Balance.
New Balance.
Yeah.
New
So
Balance.
Nathan Bates tries to take a hip toss, doesn't post, goes flying into the corner
Oh,
Right.
Lord.
twice. Then he grabs Cody and just gives him a German suplex just to do it. And there were like 900 Germans on the show. There were like 900 roll-ups on the show. I'm just losing my mind sitting there watching this, just like,
Yeah, but you skipped ahead because you were bent up 30 seconds into that match.
yeah, because he literally flew into the turn, took a hip toss, didn't post, and went rocketing into the turnbuckle and bounced off the turnbuckle.
I know. And then
He's lucky he didn't break both of his legs.
nobody knows how to post anymore. Nobody knows how to work together. We just have to muscle everybody up and over.
It's true, though.
I know. And
Let's
then-
ask Arie right here.
How many
Arie,
girls? Yeah.
let's ask Arie here because it's
Dear
a perfect
diary.
example.
Right. Dear diary.
Queen of the suplexes.
Mhm.
Everything you do is a suplex. You're wrestling a girl who's green, who looks good in a bikini, but's a knucklehead.
Mhm.
How many times do you have to grab them around the waist and just throw them for realsies because they don't know how to work together with you?
Like 90%.
Watch her OVW clips.
Yeah.
I've seen so many OVW clips where she just literally grabs someone and just.
Yep, I've
dusts
seen it.
up.
I have girls tell me, well, I'm not going to post for you.
Oh,
I'm not going to
Lord.
do that. I said, don't worry about it. I'll get you. Don't
Yep.
even worry about it.
You turned into Bernie Mac real quick.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry about it.
don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get you up anyway. I'm gonna throw you around here. I'm gonna throw you over here, throw you over there, throw you in the corner. I'm gonna throw you outside the ring.
Have you ever seen her do her through the rope drop kick?
Ooh,
Yes.
seen
That
it.
is impressive.
It
to
is
see.
very impressive.
Seen it.
Yeah, that is a very impressive move.
It is very, everything she does is impressive. And I'm not just saying that because you're sitting here. Everybody asks me, I think the top 3, in no particular order in the
Mhm.
entire territory, it's Big Mama, it's you, it's Shauna Reed. Those are the top 3. And that's not just in any other female, but like there's a clear demarcation point between the 3 of you and like everybody else.
Mhm.
And that's not because, again, not because I'm knocking anybody. You guys are just better athletes. You're better. You understand wrestling. You understand how to work. And most importantly, you understand how to tell a story.
Right.
Y'all
And
need
that's the
contracts
biggest
now.
disconnect.
Mhm.
What's that?
Y'all need contracts now. I'd say. Hey,
Sorry.
Well,
Kev.
it makes well, that's the thing. And I know that I knew I was going to get my blood pressure up over this because I don't get it. I don't get it. Shauna looks, and I don't know if she's still listening. If she is, she knows I love her.
I shot him.
Knows how to work, looks great in a bikini. Arie knows how to work. They're all pretty. They look great in bikinis. Tasha is, I mean, you can't really tell because her character is not really like the Instagram-y type. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But she still looks great.
Yeah, her
She's still
character's Big Mama.
right. Her
So
character's
she
like
ain't gotta look good in
a
anything.
biker.
She just needs to look.
But she's very pretty.
She's
a
very nice too.
very beautiful woman. But her character's not Instagram-y. But the point is that like all three of you would be flourishing in Ring of Honor, you'd be flourishing in TNA. But then I watch, like, Mom will send me those matches that she does at TNA. And I'm like ready to just wing this phone through the wall because she's literally yelling at the girl, do something, and they're just
Well, that's
There.
where it goes back to what? Training.
exactly.
All three of these girls you're talking about, her, Shauna, Big Mama, they all had good training.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I'm not just saying that because I helped her early on.
Mhm.
She continued to train, went to Jimmy, went to train, learn from Al, and whoever else is under that.
Mhm.
So you keep learning. You never get stagnant. And these girls, once they get a little bit of taste of the shows, they want to stop training.
Yes.
Because now they're superstars, right? And then when they get a belt, now they're real superstars. And the training stops. And that's unfortunate.
So what you're saying is to perfect your craft, you got to go do a whole lot more training after
Right.
you
Always have to.
put your name.
It's
out
like we
there
talked
and
about
your
as
name
she got better, her moveset grew with her strengths, and then she accentuated the positives and she hid the negatives. She knew what she wasn't good at,
up. Mhm.
and she didn't worry about that.
Right.
And then she focused on what she was good at, and that was being the powerhouse, suplexing broads, and doing stuff. Get away from all the cutesy bootsy stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
She said, we don't do that
We
around
don't do
here.
that. You're not gonna see me do no 460 or nothing. I promise.
What about a 450? Can you get at least 10 degrees less?
Maybe 470.
Maybe 470.
Yeah.
Talk your shit, baby. Boom. So obviously, there's a contentious conversation, but it's let's get into more of the nitty gritty, I guess. What is your opinion of the current state of independent? You said, you had some stuff going on. You haven't wrestled in a couple months, but you're all in. You're back into it. You're taking bookings. The calendar looks like it's filling up pretty quickly, of course. But what is your current opinion on the state of indie? And then I don't even call it pro wrestling because we're all pros, but corporate wrestling. Where are you at with that?
TV wrestling.
Like TV wrestling.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on like the state of independent and TV wrestling?
I think TV wrestling is very not how it used to be anymore. It's very all about the stupid moves and stupid sequences, and I don't like TV wrestling at the moment. And I think indie wrestling has a lot going for it. There's a lot of good indie wrestlers right now that deserve to be in better positions, but same as me, we're just kind of stuck right now. We're just here.
What do you think the disconnect is? Do you think with corporate or TV wrestling, like moving more towards we want everybody to look like a movie star, shining type thing? Do you think that's like the disconnect? Because I mean, Kev, I want to get your opinion on this because, we've been talking about how the women have had like the best matches a lot of times on the shows. And especially got people like Io guys, wrestlers, women like Io Sky. I've never seen her have a bad match
At all
in my life.
Right.
But then at the same time, it's like, and this is no knock, it's like, well, Liv Morgan's our centerpiece because she's got the best personality,
Right.
but she's not the wrestler that a lot of other women are. Do you think that's do you agree with Arie? Do you think that's kind of like where it's at?
I agree with you because, like how you said, you got a lot of people that's out there that's talking about we out there doing different looks and things like that, trying to look good in the bikini. But can you go back to NXT for a little bit? Can you go back to the performance center and perfect the craft? Because you got a lot. I don't know what the time is, but you got like a lot of time to go perfect the craft instead of
They sure ain't doing house shows.
Yeah, they're not doing house shows because
That's the problem.
TKO. Yeah, if TKO was to stay out of everything, there'd still be house shows and people still be doing reps and stuff like that. But TKO, they don't
want anybody hurt.
I mean, I understand that.
The expense too.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
What's TKO talking about with money?
Yeah.
Well, what I mean is, it's like it's a cost benefit analysis. Like, I'm going to do a house show. we might draw 5,000 people, but I also might lose Jey Uso for 8 months.
Right.
So you know what I mean? That's
But
like
the other
cost
side of that,
benefit
man, and you
analysis.
know this, if you wrestle inconsistently, it's actually harder on your body.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
And they don't. This
But
goes
they
back
don't
to
look
they've
at that.
never taken a bump,
Right.
so they don't know.
So taking that long break, that's when it doesn't.
The house shows is what grizzles your body to get you ready for the other matches. Yes, you're always sore, but you don't hurt as much.
It's true. Let's take this one for an example. If I'm booking a Fed, I'm putting Arie on TV, hands down.
Yeah.
But even if I'm TKO and I'm not putting Arie on TV, why don't I just make all of my little greenhorns, little pet project bikini girls, go through the meat grinder with her on a house show tour just to sharpen them up? We call it a mechanic, right?
And it's like Natalia. She's
right.
a lot like
yeah,
Natalia.
exactly.
Yeah.
She could go out there and work these girls over, and it would actually help them
Yeah.
a lot. And it would get them over.
Mhm.
Them getting thrown around and beat on would actually
Sure.
would it get her over, but it would actually help get them over too.
It's just it does.
If they did
doesn't
house
change
shows
so
too,
much.
she'd get more dark matches.
True
That's
story.
the other thing, right?
Yeah,
If they did house shows,
Two of my tryouts won the dark like a house
see, it used to be they'd work TV Monday, they'd do TV
show.
taping Tuesday, Wednesday was a travel day, Thursday maybe travel or a TV
Publicity.
or PR, and then here comes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Saturday during the day,
Yeah.
or Sunday during the day. So
Mhm.
you're talking 300 plus matches a
Yep.
year just with your Fed.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
you-
anything like that now.
No,
They might get 50 to 75 matches,
if that.
If the wow.
and that's if they work every week.
And you got a lot of people that's not working every weekend. It's like
Right.
crazy.
What when you were at the top of your grind? What was your schedule like?
I was wrestling like 5 days a week
Yeah.
in my car, sleeping at rest stops and doing it.
Who lets you sleep at a rest stop?
My mom, I'd be like, "Hey, Mom, I'm stopping at a rest stop, sleeping for a couple hours." I was driving 10, 11 hours by myself to show.
And I bet you had to have a good playlist.
Yeah.
What's your? Yes, my beautiful Caucasian daughter. Go ahead and sleep by yourself at a rest stop. Go ahead.
I live. I'm still living.
You're still living.
I'm still here. You
I
all
definitely
good.
have my share of sleeping at rest stops, but holy cow. She
Sleeping at
couldn't cash app you for a red roof?
I'm not saying a no red roof. That's
What do you
worse.
mean?
Hey,
That is
I'm
worse.
king of the red roof.
I know you are. You're
King of the
Red
red
Roof
roof.
Uh,
Red roof royalty.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Rules.
are. He's on that royalty club. He gets
I am though. Every
It's not
Thursday
even
is
digital.
free.
Yeah, they use the punch cards.
Oh man.
That's true.
And he gets a little.
You get it? Telegram?
Yeah.
Telegram me on that poster?
It's like every 3 stage you get a little punch in your
Yeah, a
car.
bunch on the
He
card.
said, "Can you input your loyalty number?" But it's like, no.
No, I want
Yeah.
my punch card.
I want to see my
That's
stuff.
right. That's right.
That's hilarious.
So if you
Good
want
deal,
punches,
though.
okay, cool. I get a little free breakfast.
We can talk about that. So do promoters like when they? Of course, you had your share of rest stops, but like, do they give you trans and stuff like that in a
They
hotel?
do.
sometimes?
Most of the time, they do get me hotels and stuff. So I don't. That was back years ago.
Yeah,
but
started
now, if I'm going really far, the hotels and the.
What's the
top.
furthest booking you've taken,
Flying
or?
We drove all the way. A couple of us drove all the way to Florida, and we did
Okay.
a seminar and did the show
Okay.
for CCW.
Your mom checks in and says she makes her own decisions.
I was about to ask if she was okay with it. I was actually about to just see if Sherry was going to chime in on this.
Sherry, you couldn't cash app her for the red roof. You couldn't drop her a 50 note.
She said, "No, I ain't staying in
No.
no bedroom."
She will not stay in no hotel that even has a stain anywhere.
Woo! Hey,
Was that a Bill Brown booking when
Yeah.
you went down there to Florida? What was that? Who was that with?
No, that was with Neil for CCW.
Okay.
How far out west have you gotten to go?
Pretty far. I'm trying to think of all the states that I've traveled.
Vegas.
No, I've never been to
California?
Vegas. No.
You need to get a Vegas
I
show.
want-
Texas.
No, never been to Texas.
do that Cali.
So you
life.
got some stuff to
You got
check
some
off the
stuff to
list.
check off.
No, I do, but
Well, you're back now.
Yeah.
It seems like
Better
you're
than ever.
better than ever.
That's right.
And it seems like you're like really ready to rock and roll. So when we come back, we got to go pay some bills. When we come back, we're going to find out what's next for Arie in 2026. We'll see you in a little bit.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize.
She makes her own decision.
Kimera and Big Kev, right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
Oh, do it.
They're in a big feud at APW.
Always.
That was a shoot feud for a while though. That was a real shoot. We need to tell that story.
There you go.
We need to tell the story about how that started on air.
We are card
She won
subject change. I'm Big Kev. He's Big Kimera. He is Sergeant Ledbetter. And we got special guest AA Arie Alexander. And we are sponsored by South Pole Clothing.
I remember
That's
that.
right.
South Pole,
Man, that
That-
makes you right.
man,
You
look,
say.
that
That's right.
yeah,
That was a Gabriel Brothers staple. I
True
remember.
story.
Special, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have the shirts and the jeans and
What
all
about
that.
Echo? My dad still wears
That-
that.
Yeah, Echo, yeah, that's
Echo
second
might have bought
sponsor right
South
there.
Pole.
Yep.
Echo bought South Pole.
Yep.
Echo did.
probably. That's a.
Kev had the South Pole shirt, the one with like the 8 different panels on it.
I did. I think I did.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Did you have that rainbow rugby shirt back in the day?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
The rainbow rugby
Yeah, with all
shirt.
the colors.
Yeah, it was blue, red, green, yellow.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that shirt. I think every dude had that shirt in the 90s. You know what I'm talking about? So it was a rugby shirt, it was like a sweatshirt with a collar, but it was rainbow. It was like red, blue, green, yellow, whatever. Every dude. You looking it up right now?
I'm trying to look it up
Like,
now.
That was
every
a Will
dude had
Smith
that
staple,
shirt.
too.
Yeah,
It was, wasn't it?
because it was kind of like when Hypercolor and Cross Colors came out. That's when all the dudes were wearing like crazy colors. Everything. We're old.
Ask your dad about hypercolor.
Ask your dad about it. Hypercolor. And
Sherry, you got your hypercolor stuff?
Sherry,
Ask her.
she probably does.
I bet she had
something like that.
Kind of like that.
Sherry had that purple and pink one.
Purple and pink
Yeah.
one.
She had the purple. And
Turned right
Sweatshirt, non-hooded sweatshirt, hypercolor. That's what I had.
That's what you had?
I had a blue one.
The blue.
It turned blue and green.
you had that.
No, that'll get you some women though.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Get the
get
polo
some
cologne.
ladies in the mini golf. With the
Yeah,
mini golf.
with the Bermuda shorts on.
Yay.
Bermuda shorts.
Yeah.
You know, white people get money, don't spend it.
Yep.
I'd rather buy 80 gold chains. Go ignorant.
Oh
So-
man.
I can't believe that the show is blowing by like
We
this.
still got a lot of time though. We
Got
can
time,
bury a
though.
few more people.
So we'll bury
Do it.
Yeah, let's
Casey
bury.
Clay, we
let's
can start
bury-
with her.
Well, that's exactly what we're talking about up there. So, like, you and Casey are tentative right now. You're in a detente. You hate her guts when you have to fight her. You tolerate her the rest of the time. But apparently, you had a blood feud in the ring and out of the ring. How did that blood feud start? And Casey's a good wrestler. She's a good local talent, but she's not Arie Alexander.
Right, she's not Arie Alexander. So how did this start? So I was going to APW. I was training there 2-3 times a week. Then I was training with Jimmy Yang 2 to 3 times a week. Jimmy Yang. And some people at APW wasn't very happy that I was training there. I
Why?
guess
Not me.
no, it wasn't.
You know it wasn't me.
No. So they had their opinion. So I decided to step away from APW for a little bit, and then just stick with Jimmy. And then we came back with kind of COVID, and I came back to APW. We was gonna have a match with Casey Clay. She got on the internet, and she was like run her mouth, just like shoot,
About
talking
what?
crap.
She didn't know how to work online, is what it really came down
Oh,
to.
So she was trying to work,
But she ended up.
but she ended up crossing the lines.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we were at a Battle on the Border show. I was in the ring. She was in the crowd just watching the show. And she kept talking about me in the ring. Boo, you suck, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
So I
She
was
was
like,
trying to work herself into a shoot.
into a shoot. So little old me, I said, I got something for her. So
Don't
I
tolerate
went up
that.
and I said, hey, Casey, come here, let's talk. And she was with her friend. She's like, alone? I said, right now, alone, let's go. So I ended up telling her how I felt, and we decided let's be professional on going, and she does not get on the internet and do that stuff anymore.
Why do you think you're so scary?
I'm not scared. I just
Yeah, you are.
She
very-
stands on business.
stand on business. I'm
She
very
stands on
blunt.
business.
Stand on
That's what it
business.
comes to, and that's how you should be.
I'm
I don't
shaking.
let people step all over me.
I'm shaking right now.
No, whatever. You shaking?
I'm-
You shaking me?
Yeah.
bro?
I'm shaking right now. You
I thought
see?
that's what she
She's
said.
shaking in her cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see this, but Ari's got like
Cowboy boots.
$1,200 snakeskin cowboy
Boots
boots.
are made
on.
for walking, and that's
I
what
wish I
they
could
do.
find that.
You know, remember when in '95 when Brett and Sean both had those? And
They
would-
sure did.
they would
You
wear
need to take
Brett
a
would
promo
wear big
picture.
turbos.
But you need to go take a promo picture out by the lake with your thumbs in your belt loop.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
needs a
And you need to
leather-
tuck your jeans
she needs
into
a
your
leather
boots.
jacket, though,
Yeah.
with the tassels.
With
She
the
needs to
tassels,
tuck
yeah.
the epaulets
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. You need to tuck the jeans into the top of the boots.
Shoot, my new gimmick.
I think
There
you
you
should.
go.
The hit woman.
Hit woman.
Hit woman.
Already
Arie
hit woman.
Alexander. She ain't double A
She was
anymore.
gonna put a hit on Casey Clay, though. I'm telling
Yeah?
you, that was a shoot.
It was.
That's a nice little segue we did right there, man. I like that.
Casey's really good at making people upset.
She's a good heel.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what I
She's
mean.
gotten a lot
And
better.
she's gotten a lot better. She's been training back with me some at BOTB. She's been showing up at some of the trainings. Your favorite place, and
She know how to post.
she does. She does most. Of
Ari's like,
most of the time.
I don't know.
She has her days, you know.
Yeah, some days she can.
Her thing I've noticed lately, though, just to put her over for a second, she wants to be better.
She does.
She knows she needs to work on some things, and she is willing to admit that. Whereas before, she thought she didn't need to work on anything.
Yeah.
And
That's the biggest thing, though, right? Attitude and effort, right?
self-awareness in the business is a very big thing, and if you have it, you'll succeed.
Have you ever gotten in trouble, Ari, like working with a girl somewhere and she just thinks she's like Triple H? You have to like old try.
Beat her up.
You have to dog walk her a little bit.
Yeah.
You get in trouble.
I never got in trouble, but there's been a couple matches I've been to, and the girl's not selling anything that I'm doing. She's the best. She's so great. So I had to make her sell.
Yeah.
So you have
Himself.
to sell like HBK did in '97 to Vader.
Mhm.
Move.
Sometimes you got to make them sell, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Timers do.
usually what I do is I'll give them a warning,
Mhm.
and then the second time is the warning of the next one's coming, and there won't be a warning. So I work wrestling's in threes, so it's warning, and then here comes the shot.
Oh
You
wow.
just have to hope it don't come to that. What do you do normally?
It's usually one warning. The second time is
See, Selby, I'm telling you, it's one warning, bro.
One warning.
One warning.
You almost have to because it's
Yeah.
like you don't have a ton of opportunities when you're out there.
Not a lot of time.
And
Yeah.
it's like when you're working as a heel, the whole thing is you want to bury the baby face, not in a bad way, but they got to come up from underneath.
Right.
But they can't come up from underneath unless they're selling for you.
right.
Right.
So you got to make them sell.
Right.
If they're not going to sell for you, it's like, all right, well, because if they don't sell for you and the crowd's not behind them, then their comeback doesn't mean
If they
anything.
lay there like a puddle of
Right.
water, no
Right.
one's gonna care.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to keep them fighting. You got to keep them up. And it's really hard to do it, probably, especially with women, because they're not necessarily, they don't get it.
Trained properly.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just say that because
Say
it's
it.
true. They don't,
Say it. We keep it real on here.
I know, but I try to be somewhat diplomatic sometimes. But like,
I'll be
why?
listen. It's your show. You and him started this show. I didn't, so I'll take the heat. These women are not properly trained.
they're not. They're not. It's because,
Bless
well, bless you. Yeah. Well, you look at a girl, right? And you're like, well, she's cute and she looks good in a bikini. I got to get her on my show.
Or they think they look good. In the
Right.
bikini.
Or I'm trying to get with this girl.
Mhm.
Like, and I've got to get her on the show as soon as possible.
Right.
So here's a bump. Here's how you do a tornado DDT.
The Hurricane Rana.
Here's how you do a head scissor, a Hurricane Rana. And you're booked next week. So,
Yeah.
good luck.
And by the way, you're going over and you're going to win our championship
Right.
tournament that we're going to have. That's going to culminate on our anniversary show in 3 months.
Right.
Sheesh.
So they go from popping popcorn to fabulous moolah in 3 months,
Mhm.
Wow. He does so.
and then they pay somebody like her to come in and make them look good.
Mhm.
Are you kind of like, not talking about me, but my whole thing when I was on the road, like from 2002 to 2011 was when I was on the road like every day.
Mhm.
I was always hired to come in, make their dude look like the dude,
Yep.
and then I was just on to the next town. Was that how they were using you for a while?
That's how I get used a lot. I still get used a lot like that. So I
Me
just
too.
kind of
It's-
learn to just do it and accept it, and that's just
I take it as a compliment.
I
It
do
is though,
too.
because it's not braggadocio, but they're bringing you in specifically because they know you're going to make their female champion or their female babyface
Yep.
look good,
Mhm.
or you're going to make their heel look like he is something of a something.
right.
Yeah, and if you're there long enough, they eventually are going to reward you. But if you're not there, then it doesn't matter
You
anyway.
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you really can't get emotionally. Like, you don't get emotionally attached to those people, do you? You're just kind of
No.
like, all right, look,
I
I'll-
used to.
She used to care a lot more
A
about
lot.
that because I'd hear her
Well,
vent.
expand on that. But
I
when you
used
say you
to, like-
cared, what was it like?
Like when I would go to a promotion, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. OVW, for example, I'm putting all this work. I'm driving 2 hours to go there straight from work. Back then, I'm just working at Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm driving. I'm putting all these miles on my car. I'm going up there to train. I'm not even working my shoot job. I'm losing money doing all this.
Yeah.
Putting all this dedication in for them to keep giving the same people the same rewards. And I'm just there to put people over. That's my job. And that's all Alston would tell me is like, you're going to get there one day, but for now, you're just here to make people look good.
Okay.
So in that situation, so you just go to somebody like, hey, what do I need to do to get this thing going, or
Yep.
you just sit back and just
It's a lot of vague answers. No one wants to tell you anything because they're
Wow.
not. They just don't want to be honest. And it's like I've asked many times, like, what do I need to do to be put in a better situation? I was there just managing for a while and valeting, and then I did a lot of. I had a storyline with Cressy Drake for a while, and
then he left right after that too, right? That you didn't get to. Did you really get to pay that off,
then his
or did something happen? I remember something.
yeah,
back
his
political.
fiance wasn't happy with the
That's
storyline,
right. That's
so we
right.
had to end the
Oh.
storyline.
That's right. Yeah.
Everybody's got an opinion. I
Yeah.
guess.
I love Carson, but he always acts like he's this big, like wears the pants. But
He
We
don't.
lost it in the StreamYard, by the
I
way.
know I'm reloading.
Oh, you're
right now.
reloading it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's mainly focused on Arie, and we're here to focus on Arie, so that's good.
Josh Dawson said that Fubu and Dada was where it was at.
Dada.
Fubu and Dada.
I tell you the story about the Fubu program.
Yeah.
We can't tell that on the air, but it was pretty interesting. So like, did they just never like lock down a timeline for you? Because here's like my thing. When I watch OVW, they have a female character who does amazing character work. Okay, but then the bell rings.
Oh, Virgin.
Right? Well, I love her as a person, so I'm not going to bury her. But like, Arie here, this person here, in ring quality. She's very attractive, but she's on like every episode. And then I just saw their new GM, that Katie Gannon girl. Have you seen her? Well,
she looked like a newscaster or something when I saw her. It didn't look like a wrestler. Is she not a wrestler?
She's not a. To
Or
my
is she
knowledge,
training
she's
to
completely
wrestle?
untrained.
She is not. I have a interesting
Well,
story.
Here we go.
Answer is she training to wrestle, or is she like a
She's just a
sportscaster
GM.
that became like? Did she come from somewhere else?
She never really trained to wrestle. She just was like rallying,
But
managing.
what was like her previous?
I have no idea.
She wasn't like a
she was-
sportscaster or something.
No.
Okay. Well, no, she comes off as that
Like
to me.
she's good on the mic.
Yeah.
So I'll give her
She
that.
comes off
yeah.
like she was like a host of a local sports channel.
She's
Yeah.
very charismatic.
Yeah.
But
Let's hear the
Arie?
story.
I went to a seminar with Ricky Morton, and she was there, and we had to do a match. I had to do a match with her. At this time, I did not know that she was not trained. It was a big seminar of trying to get into TNA, and there was so many unbelievable amount of people there for it. And she just picked me up for a body slam and then just dropped me straight on my head. And I had a concussion, and I still stayed. Ricky's like, I understand you have a concussion and you're hurt, but can you wrestle on my show tonight? And I was like,
Wow.
Ooh,
That's
me.
old school mentality.
there it is, baby. Couple smells.
let's do it.
Welcome to the biz.
Let's do it. And I ended up wrestling, but I was so mad at her because she acted like she knew what she was doing. She told me she knew how to do this and that. And then it came down to it, she didn't know how to do it. And then you showed the show.
Jeez.
And then Maria at OVW was like, hey, I'm bringing in this girl named Katie Gannon. Do you know anything about her? I said, oh, I know her very well. She just gave me a concussion a couple weeks ago. She was like, cool, I'm putting her in a match with you.
Wow. So you wrestled her twice.
Mm-hmm.
Both times. What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10? 4, 3?
Four. She's
So-
a nice person. She means well, but
Not ready yet.
Okay, nah,
But that's the thing. You look at her picture and you're like,
She looks good.
that's what people want to see.
Mhm.
But maybe I'm an old fuddy-duddy. I'd rather see girls that actually know how to wrestle.
It happens with the guys too, man.
It does.
There's
Does.
guys that look. Jordan Lachey is a prime example. Do you remember him
Yes.
from back in the day
Yes.
at NWF, and then he left? You remember Jordan Lachey?
Yeah, I remember.
He looked like $1 million.
Mhm.
He just wasn't very good. And if he's listening, I apologize. But
Well, sometimes it's like, but sometimes it's like that. And when you have someone who's attractive, male or female, that gets in the business, you got promoters and trainers gassing them up like, oh, yeah,
Mhm.
and they think they're much better, more sophisticated than
Right.
than they really are. And then, of course, as we say on our show all the time, And then the bell rings.
The bell rings.
And you got to be able to produce. So, and if they can't, I think there's a lot of people, and tell me if you agree with this, Ari. There's a lot in the female space. There's a lot of women who are very attractive, who might actually have some talent, but because they got sucked into like a bad trainer that gassed them up and all the rest, and then they got put out there before they were ready, and then they, take a dump in the ring or whatever, they quit right away. It's a total waste, isn't it?
It is.
How do you think that the business can avoid that?
I don't know. I feel like just kind of on the same topic, there's a lot of promotions that there is good talent there, but they will not go anywhere else because they feel like that they can't go anywhere else because this promoter is saying, if you go anywhere else, I'm not going to use you anymore. And it's like, you're new and you feel, well, what do I do? Can I go? And you start venturing out and you start, doing things for yourself, and they hate you for it. So it's like,
you were, and I know we got to go to break, but you were subjected to that too, right? Where people who were in leadership positions, once you started getting big, were like, right?
Yep.
How did you do it?
I just kept doing me. And if you guys were really there for me, if you guys really cared about me, you should want me to succeed. You shouldn't want me to just stay here and never go anywhere else.
That's a very good point. A lot of promoters and trainers kind of miss out on the fact of they want to control their especially like Svengali. Then if your girl makes it, that's a feather in your cap.
Right.
You want them to make it.
You're like the mama duck. You want them to start flying and going, right? All right, we got to pay some bills. We come back. We're taking the hot tag. We're going home. But you know what that means? It means dinner time, and it means one word of mania with Big Kev. We'll be back in a little bit with Ari and one word of mania. Stay tuned.
How can you grow your business from idea?
ESPN Radio.
Yeah.
Triple A.
Yeah. We're selling for this 58-year-old man experience.
We are card subject to change. I'm Big Kev. He's been Kimera. He is Sergeant Ledbetter. And we have special guest AA Arie Alexander. And it's dinner time, so we are sponsored by Ponderosa.
Yes.
Yeah. Ponderosa is where it's at.
How do you like your steak, Ari?
Who's gonna hate me? Well done.
Oh,
My girl. That's how they might win.
So
Ben likes his so
Like,
he likes
gooing.
his so rare
Oh.
that a good veterinarian will be able to bring it back to life.
Oh man.
We were at Waffle House just the other night. I pull in and he pulled in.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I guess I got to eat. And he orders, and I hear him. I'm like, this dude. He says, ma'am, can you cook my steak as rare as you legally can cook it?
Whoa.
Arrested or canceled or fired. I
So,
was
like,
this,
So about 10 seconds on each side.
show at the grill, Kev.
Wow.
All they gotta do is walk the cow by it.
Walk the gal by
Just
it.
walk it by.
Unbelievable.
Can't do it.
So as rare as possible.
That's how you get all the nutrients.
My wife's the same way though. She likes them well done, and it's more of a visual
Why
thing.
don't you
Yeah,
file
I
for
think
divorce?
It's it's more of a visual thing. I don't think it's a taste thing. I think she doesn't. If she looks at the blood,
It aggressive, yeah.
Sound like
yeah.
my wife.
yeah,
Texture.
You're gonna take a German suplex on a cement floor,
on a
and
rare
then you
steak.
go to rubber tiger.
No, she has to take a German on the rare steak.
Ugh.
German,
Yeah,
With the blood.
nice and squishy.
Loser eats some rare steak.
Loser eats a rare steak.
Loser eats a rare
Let's
steak.
book it. Book it.
That's-
Let's do it.
I ain't going for the finish, though, brother.
yeah.
I'm
Maybe
definitely
I
not
will-
losing that
I
one.
was about to say, rare steak on the pole, man.
Rare steak. Judy Bagwell.
If you go over, Ben's got to eat a well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grill it.
Let's book it.
You know what it's time for, though?
What's the time?
What time for? It's time for one word of mania.
What do you mean,
Now,
man?
the rules of one word of mania
Throw
are
it up
simple.
like the bloodline.
Bloodline
One
ones.
word.
Kev is going to make a statement. Arie is going to respond with one word. We don't have to stop with one word, but you're supposed to say the very first thing that pops in your head. Whatever's controversial, whatever. If it makes people upset, we'll stop you. We'll talk about it. Kev, you ready?
Ready.
Are you ready?
Ready.
One word of mania. Let's go.
WWE.
Go.
Oh, okay. TNA.
Opportunity.
Okay. Triple H.
Knowledge.
A lot of knowledge.
Good answers.
Tony Khan.
I don't have much to say there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna give it like that.
Marky Mark.
Yeah, Marky Mark. Best promo.
Jay Lethal.
Hey, Lethal. Okay, yeah. I can see that. Worst promo.
Casey Clay.
Oh! Oh!
All of the shots. Women's wrestling.
Underrated.
Highly underrated. Rhea Ripley.
Very talented.
True story. EO Sky.
Bubbly.
Yeah. Most overrated.
CM Punk.
Oh, okay. Let's get into that for a second. CM Punk's the most overrated.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Why is CM Punk the most overrated?
I think he's very arrogant. I think he's an a-hole, and I just think
yeah.
that he's just super overrated. And he had his time, and he needs to stop taking opportunities from people.
Oh,
Boy.
well,
I'm the same age as Punk.
time
and
for
I'm-
us to pack it in, I
I
guess.
know.
Move on down the trail. All right, so who's the most overrated female?
Liv Morgan.
Oh, okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I think she has good talent, but I think they just put her over too much. I think other people. I mean, I'm Rhea Ripley fan.
Her Liv, I'll elaborate on that. Liv's the way they value her based on her like personality and looks does not match her ability.
Right.
I think she's probably a 6 out of 10 ability wise.
Do you know who Liv Morgan is?
I don't know
Paris.
her personally.
Paris.
I guess that's a good
She has
comparison.
like
She
all
has
this
the-
great charisma and all this wonderful talent and promo.
got
then-
pushed right.
And then here you go. Here's a bunch of belts because you're such a good personality.
Right, right.
And it
Let's-
is an entertainment business.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit here and
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not
bash
anything to
Yeah.
knock, but like you said, like we're talking about overrated,
We're
underrated.
talking about
Yeah.
what's
And you're right.
you want to have the complete package. You want to be able to stand on your own in the ring and also be able to stand on your own with everything else.
Exactly.
Another female that's overrated is Gabe. I mean, she looks like $1 million, but she don't wrestle like $1 million.
And part of that's Tony Khan's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had he had her for 4 years or 3 years, and I bet she wrestled 30 matches.
That's
Pretty
awful.
much.
It's terrible.
That's
Had that-
awful.
Had that little undefeated streak and everything like that too. And then it's like
You worked it, right? Didn't
No,
you
I
work
never
her?
wrestled.
Who did I see her against? Maybe it was Shauna.
Probably
It might have been
squash,
Shauna.
30-second squash
Yeah,
match, match.
yeah. It might have been Shauna.
Please continue, Kev.
Most. Oh no, you good? It's all
Good.
good. Most underrated.
Swerve Strickland.
Swerve. We're not
That's
that.
good, boy.
Women. Who's the most underrated female?
Chris Statlander.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
WrestleMania.
Dream.
Dream. Best WrestleMania.
I remember it watching it in the 2000s with my dad, so probably,
Any of those?
yeah.
Any other? Okay.
I'm not
Any other
good at
2000?
those. I'm not hit y'all the recent ones.
I feel it. I feel it. Best babyface.
Hulk Hogan.
Best heel.
Ric Flair.
So
Hey.
let's stop there for a second.
She knows what she's
That's
talking
exactly-
about.
Yeah. Hey.
Like,
Thank you,
your
Vlad, for smartening her up.
Thanks for being like a real wrestling fan. Most people in your generation, all these little communists, they hate Hulk Hogan.
Right.
So why are you mature enough or sophisticated enough to be able to say Hulk Hogan's like the dude?
You gotta look back at his matches and appreciate the stories and the things that he did. I mean, people are so judgmental on things that they shouldn't worry about.
Thank you.
True story. Booyah.
Love it.
Danhausen's debut. Or I'm gonna say you didn't. You
Not a
didn't
fan.
look
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
So why aren't you a fan of Danhausen?
I think the whole "ooh, I cursed you" is just corny to me. I don't like
A
it.
lot of people think that way.
So Papa Shango.
So why do you think that he's such a polarizing dude? Like either it's like people in wrestling that like hate wrestling love Danhausen.
It's,
And the internet loves to hate wrestling.
it's because it's very entertaining, but it's very dumb at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Like in a vacuum, if you watch his vignettes, you get a giggle out of it because he's like, "Oh, I got my list," and and it's kind of funny. But then when you really get to the meat and potatoes of it, it's kind of like
He's got-
whatever.
Would you guys agree? He has really good comedic timing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like the
He'd
thing
make
with
a
the
great
toilet.
GM.
Yeah, like the note in the toilet thing.
Mhm.
That was really fun. Like he hit that one
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it was really good.
just was on a show with him a month ago, and his match was, I mean, it was okay. It wasn't like any different than any other match on the show.
Boogeyman 2.0.
Boogeyman 2.0. That's what you're gonna call him too. Favorite match.
Jay Lethal.
Okay.
So he's your favorite wrestler, or we're talking about a
Oh.
singular favorite match?
A favorite match that I had with him. It was with him. We did a 5-on-5 elimination match, and then it got down to just me and him. It was cool.
You just refused to tag in. You guys, it's like, nope, we're wrestling.
No, he
No, we're
actually, me and him are on the same team, and he actually put me over.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
You're not even laying down for Jay Lethal.
No,
No, they
like
were
we're
on
on
the
the same
same-
team, so
he
he got
put
eliminated
you-
right before me,
Oh,
and then
okay.
he made me
Yeah.
win for our team.
Okay.
So even Jay Lethal's putting you over.
Yeah.
Favorite tag partner.
My favorite tag partner is Ryan Michaels.
Okay.
He's all right.
Man, I thought I'd get an honorable mention. In
Yeah.
this.
Ah.
We got matching gear. You never get matching gear.
They
That's
look
true.
very they look very good in their matching gear.
I
I've seen a
I
promo
already know
picture, they look good.
he's got all the pink.
Yeah.
He looks good. I think pink's his color. He
Oh,
looks
yeah.
really good in
He's
pink.
a Bret Hart mark too.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Least favorite match.
I've had a lot of these favorite matches.
Trying to
That
think-
you've seen. Not at the
What about that you've seen and one that you've been in?
trying to think of one that
I've seen a lot of bad ones too. So
I know you've been on a lot of shows with me.
Shut up. That's tough.
it has to be a Johnny Five match. It has to be.
Johnny Five.
He's not allowed to come back no more because of me.
That's
That
right.
really made him fresh out.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
Folks, Johnny Five.
Bless you.
he's a manager. He managed. This is a true story. He managed us one night in a tag match.
He did
When I
good.
first
Yeah.
met Johnny Five, I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to tell me after this. I'm on the express elevator to hell.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
When I first met him, someone was like, "Oh, he works for the Special Olympics," And so I'm talking to him and I'm asking him about what it's like to work for the Special Olympics. They didn't mean he worked for the Special Olympics. They meant he competed in the Special Olympics.
Oh,
I thought he was like,
he does
for
basketball.
lack of a better word, he was like a handler or chaperone.
No, he's
type, you
bowling.
know what I mean?
I think it's bowling and basketball.
But
I think.
this poor guy.
He's a WABN guy. I wouldn't call that the Special Olympics. I mean, they're a respectable network. They're not ESPN.
They're not ESPN.
They're not ESPN.
They're ESPN, but oh my goodness, man. I felt so bad. Like,
He does a stunner. That's who taught Kylie how to do the stunner.
Johnny Five.
Yep.
Johnny Five taught you how to do a stunner.
Johnny Five stunner. Yeah, you
Yeah.
never heard of that?
No.
You've never taken one?
No.
Oh,
He does it good.
He gets his leg about 2 inches up in the air and maybe makes contact
Gets
with
your
your
shin?
knee. Yeah. Then you better sell, baby. Because
Shin
he's
bump.
shooting,
Ugh.
hook it, and pull you down. Yeah.
Get you with the shin.
Makes my brain hurt.
Johnny Five, he's 1-0 as a manager, though.
Oh,
Favorite promotion to work for?
CCW.
why CCW?
It has a
Did
lot
you
of good talent on there.
Get the hotel?
No, he don't even give me a hotel. It's in Tennessee most of the time, in Florida, and just a lot of good talent. Like I get the Russell Freya there a lot. And
Ooh.
Cool.
Favorite time?
Cincinnati.
Okay. Best interest music, indie and pro.
For me, it'll be my music, The Gunner by Machine Gun Kelly.
Hey,
Yeah, she's a big Machine Gun Kelly mark.
story.
Real bad.
Is mascara, is that the favorite part, man?
Not the mascara. He's not in that phase no more.
Oh.
What's your TV? What music do you use when you're on TV?
Whatever they give me.
Whatever
They
they
always
give you.
pick some like kind of like a pop type song.
Oh, really?
Like I tell them like I like Machine Gun Kelly, so they find me like some pop type,
Little Britney
music.
Spears, though.
Yeah, no Britney
Deftones.
Spears.
Yeah. It says she gonna come out. we just made a song for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna use
I
some
need a new song, so thanks.
What about? Hey, there you go. I can rap for you. What about pro? Favorite music is pro.
Probably Swerves. I think his song's really catchy. Yeah.
Swerve.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. I like Swerve a lot.
Waffle House order.
All-Star Special.
Hey,
See,
okay.
now hold on, I got
Uh-oh.
that. But I read for
Madison said the same thing last week when she was on.
Yeah.
She doesn't qualify for this. What I'm about to say.
Okay.
If we ordered, it's Superstar
Yeah.
Special.
Ah.
So, you know,
Superstar
Superstar
Special.
Oh
Special.
boy.
We're better than All Stars.
Oh. He said, "Step your game up."
Yeah. Where's Squirt Circle Expo talent over here, buddy?
We don't know what it
What's that?
is.
It's in that little town called Indianapolis.
I get a steak with a side of steak, and then
And
after
bacon.
that, a side of steak with a
Steak
bacon.
with a side of
A
blood.
steak with a side of steak inside of bacon. My man.
That's right.
Hey, as rare as
As
possible.
rare as
Kev, what
possible.
do you get at Waffle House?
I normally get. Let me see. A
You're
double
one of the.
waffle.
I bet yours is one of them orders where they have to write it down because it's got like extra add-ons and changes.
You know
Isn't
what?
it? Like,
Do you brutalize the hash browns?
I'm pretty simple. I do a double waffle, like
Okay.
about 2 sides of bacon, and then like if I'm feeling like extra froggy, I do like a double hash brown.
so you're an a la carte guy. You don't order like one of the like the Superstar
No.
Special or the loaded hash brown bowl. You just go right to the a la carte. You're like, give me 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
Okay.
give me 2 of everything, and
Two of
then
everything.
give me 2 of everything. Like I said, if I'm feeling like extra froggy, I do the hash browns, the plain hash browns. Give me some ketchup, and I'm cool.
Ben ordered the Noah's Ark. It's called. It's one of every meat.
I got to kill half of them too.
You probably did too. I was about to say you got a protein, everything.
Just meat, everything.
Meat, everything. No sides.
No sides. Well, I got some hash browns, I think.
Did you?
No, actually, I don't think I did.
I don't
got
remember.
steak. I got eggs.
They might have just brought it because they assumed you ordered it because the way you ordered everything.
steak, eggs,
Like,
sausage,
A side
bacon.
of chicken.
No chicken.
their chicken's kind of underrated. You ever had their chicken
I've
sandwich?
had
Chicken's
it.
like
Yeah.
almost a
grilled
vegetable.
chicken sandwich. It's not bad.
It is pretty good.
Chicken's almost a vegetable to me.
It's
all
almost
meat.
all
All red
meat.
meat. Every day.
Everything.
Every day.
Nothing but red meat.
Yep.
Wow.
Jeezy had all white everything. I got all red everything.
Even Marie.
What's your go-to road meal? If you like, you got a good night, you got extra money, you don't give a rat's you know what. What's your hey? We got time. We're going to eat.
I like sheets,
Hey,
Okay.
okay. What's your order at sheet?
chicken wraps, buffalo chicken wraps.
Okay.
That's what I, at least that's what I eat everywhere.
What do you get from Sheets?
I just get some fruit. I
Or
like
whatever she says.
Fruit.
All right, boss lady.
whatever she
Bucky's makes a 3-meat sandwich. I asked him for
You
4
have
extra
that,
meats.
that pulled
Yes.
pork.
The
Yeah.
pulled pork.
Pulled pork. You got the kielbasa, the pulled pork, and
Is
the
that pretty
brisket.
good?
Oh yeah.
I like just their pulled pork. Their
The pulled pork is bomb.
their brisket sandwich to me was a little rough.
I don't know. I got the 3 meat with the kielbasa, with the pulled pork and the brisket. I won't get anything else ever.
Okay.
Oh man,
It's so good.
All
I
right.
got a few more for you.
Here we go.
Worst entrance music.
I don't know.
Tim Lutz.
Is he still using
What is
Mr. Roger J?
Whatever.
Is it?
Yeah, it's that Green Day. Whatever.
American Idiot?
No.
Was it
Come on
Basket
now.
Case?
We love Timmy
Would
Lutz.
you stop?
We
No,
love
I
Timmy
do love
Lutz.
Timmy. I do
That's
love
my
Timmy.
tag team partner at Sports Circle Expo.
What's that again?
Yeah.
I might have a sign for y'all.
You do?
I may have one for y'all.
Does
Maybe.
it say hashtag Lutz better?
No. Biggest inspiration.
My dad.
Oh,
Very good.
we all love Vlad.
Hold on, Kev.
Okay.
Who's your watch as a fan of wrestling? Who was your biggest inspiration?
Ric Flair growing up.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. Okay. Weights or cardio?
Weights. I hate cardio.
I do too. I mean, I got to do the cardio to stay alive.
fit.
And man, look,
Stay
What's
alive.
your so like when I look at this? We were joking before the show. Like the picture I have of you, like as your contact.
Yeah.
That I got this thing like in 20, maybe 18 or something like that. You look like you're 11 years old, but you're like 120 pounds there. You're like, well, I'll just ask you because I don't care because women look better when they're heavier with muscle, and you got like big
Well, they
muscle.
look like athletes.
Yeah.
Right.
mhm.
So like you're obviously heavier in a good way. How did you get there? Did you just like eat and lift heavy or like what was it?
I was working out and lifting a lot in the gym constantly. My dad was on me, helping me work out and stuff. And then I just was wrestling so much, and I'm usually picking up girls. I'm the one that's the base, I guess
Yes.
you call it. I'm the base. I'm always posting for their fancy head scissors and all this stuff. So it gave me a lot of upper body strength.
Lucha Macabre.
What?
The fancy little Lucha
Yeah, whatever
Macabre.
girl that's
Well, we were
what you call it.
talking online in a training group last night about gym strength versus practical strength, and how with wrestling, practical strength is more meaningful because all of us here, you would be the same boat too, Kev.
Mhm.
You know, my mom asks me all the time, like, you need to get back down to where you were like 220. Well, first of all, I looked like I was gonna die.
Yeah.
If I was 220, I'm 6'5". Like,
Oh,
but
man.
second of all, like, I couldn't catch anybody.
Mhm.
If you're light and skinny like that, you have to be the base. You have to push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hit you and you stumble. You don't want that.
Yeah.
The wind blow, he gonna blow right
If you gotta catch, you gotta be able to have that practical strength. And you are one of the strongest females. So a lot of that practical strength you think you got it from just chucking girls around.
I think so. Yeah. Throw them around.
You look, I'm not being a weirdo. You look,
Well, she's got strong legs too.
her
And-
legs
and
are
when
like
she,
diesel.
and when she, you know how we teach the bunny hop to get
Yeah,
into stuff.
yeah.
When she gets into that bunny hop, it's
It's
going.
going.
It's
Yeah.
going.
It's go time.
Yeah. Heather Owens was like that too back in
Yes.
the day. She would. I told you she used to give me perfect plexes.
Yep.
Like flawlessly.
She was really good too with her tippy toes.
Yes.
She would give a suplex and a bridge, and she'd get right up on her tippy toes,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
and really balance it. Most girls can't do that.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not
that's
trying
hard
to be
do.
a jerk. It's really like you have that good body control. You do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the proper way to do it. A lot of girls do it flat footed, but you nailed it. All right. We got a couple minutes left. So why don't you tell us what's next and where we can find Arie Alexander?
What's next is I'll be at Squared Circle Expo. My goal is to win the women's championship this year.
Not sure what that is. Women's championship.
I'm winning it.
It's Brea. Who else is in the match?
Shotzi and Jazzy Yang.
Shotzi
That's a
Blackheart.
very good mixture of talent.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Beat Ring with Jazzy. We've never got to do anything other than we had that little time during COVID. So I think we can do some cool
Nice
stuff
little
together.
callback there.
Yeah. She's main event at the Budokan next week, right?
Yeah.
I always tease her when I see her about that because she made her debut in Japan. So
And then she debuted in the United States at my show.
right. So I always tease her about she only gets out of bed for like stadium shows.
Oh, big shows. Oh yeah, me and Jimmy were ribbing that night at the
Yeah.
logo show. Like, oh, I see how it is. You want to debut on the big show,
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. But that should be pretty good. So you were at Squared Circle Expo. Where else can we find you?
I have a couple APW,
APW this
week,
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday against
Where's that
BC,
at?
Cincinnati, Ohio. Norwood. Yeah.
Norwood Recreation Center this
Yeah.
weekend. If you're in Cincinnati, you want to catch her there. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Facebook as Arie Alexander, Instagram on Arie Alexander, Twitter, Arie Alexander.
She might answer it.
She might.
might.
She won't. There's like
That's a good day.
there's times where I will want to talk to you about something, and I'll message your like Ari page, and it's still. I did it like 3 years ago. It's still not read. Now keep in mind, it's not like she's elitist. If I call Kylie,
Yeah.
she answers.
I'll answer.
Fan page, no good.
Not so much.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you getting a hold of her that way. But either way, check her
I'm
out on
working
social
on it.
media. She's doing better. Check her out on social media. Find her on YouTube. It's a pleasure and such a great treat to see a female so talented and so professional. And I'm really I didn't even train you. I'm really proud of you. I know Sarge, we were talking about getting on the show. Sarge is really proud of you. We're so happy that you joined us today. Make sure you follow her on social media. And if you're in the Cincinnati or Southern Ohio area, make a trip on down to Squared Circle Expo over in Indianapolis or stop on by APW this weekend. You can catch Ari and Sarge, I guess, is going to be there too. I don't know. But you can catch both of them this Saturday at APW in Norwood and Cincinnati. We love you. We thank you for tuning in. Make sure you stick with us next week as we continue Women's History Month. Who? It's a surprise.
Uh-oh.
Kev?
Peace.
Peace.
Y'all be good.
Hey, Andy, you need to check out Gem City Water.
What? Another company selling bottled water?
Just the
You did a
opposite.
great job, Ari.
Thanks.
You did real good.
Real good job.
Is it really a surprise next week? You don't
No, I have like a couple people in the hopper in case he's like, oh, I want to be on, but I don't want to put her on.
I mean, if you have to.
I'm not being a dick about it.
I just don't know what we talked about. She hasn't done